Hey guys, so I'm going to do the same to the tomatoes. This is two different types of tomatoes, two varieties. So what I'm going to do, they've already germinated, good germination, see? From that point to this point, good germination. So what I'm going to do is add some soil to this one as well. This should be a little easier because I have them spread it out pretty good. So I'm going to put soil on top, a little water, and then I'm going to put them back on the grow lights until I'm ready to plant them outdoors. You don't want to plant them outdoors until the temperature is right. I started my seeds in February, like I always do. Get a good start because, like, I live in the snowy, cold zone, and I'm not gonna put these outdoors yet, but keep in mind that you can overwinter outdoors. I've done it plenty of times. So what you do, like over the winter, you just put them in some, like a water jug or whatever you have, whatever container. Some people use soil, some don't. You can put the soil, then drop the seeds inside. Make sure there's airflow. Cover them. Make sure there's airflow. Let a little water get into them, snow, rain, whatever. And that's called overwintering. Or you bring them indoors and do the same. Just let them sit indoors. Make sure your soil has no pests in it, and you can kill the pests by adding boiling hot water. I did that and it works. Disclaimer: I'm not going to say it works on every. I don't know what your plant is, but I did it with quite a few plants. One pineapple I'm growing indoors right now, but just in case you want to sterilize or kill the eggs or like from nets and things like that. If you're going to bring an overwinter indoors, you do that because you don't want to bring those things inside. Although we're so accustomed to nets and things like that, but that's just a way of say it won't disturb the plant, won't disturb you and your family. So I'm gonna drop some soil in here. Sorry, just like I did the kale. This is two varieties of tomatoes. Let's begin. Let's begin. This one is easier, again, because it's all like spread it out. So I'm just gonna drop it. Again, even with this, you don't want to cover the greenery, which is the sprouts. Did a good job germinating. Temperature was right. Keep in mind your plants, they come up. If the temperature is right, they come up. The seed sprout, the germination starts, and yeah, they'll come up. Let's just drop some soil. I'm not going in no particular order. Just wanna put some here so they can get a little taste of the earth. Again, I do plant outdoors. This is just what I want to do because I started a method early on. Seeds starting inside over the winter. We're heading into spring now. We are heading into spring. Well, we still have some 30-degree weather temperatures coming, but always good to start indoors, get ahead of the game. So, don't think about it, just got to make sure you babysit these babies. Take care of them, is what I mean. Take care of your plants. Don't get lazy, don't want to feed the plant, don't want to water the plant. Oh, that's a big chunk, that has to go. I see some people sifting some gardeners, homesteaders, not all, they sift their soil to get out the big chunks, like this, because it can stop the process of your germination. But I don't have anything germinating here. So it's okay, but I'm gonna toss it. It's not down, but excuse my crusty hands because I'm working right now. Again, don't this soil is pretty kind of moist already, which is good because I recently watered this pot. Yeah, I think we're good on this one. So yeah, even with this, even with these, I'm gonna take my chopsticks, move these. Let me show you. Let's see. This is what I'm doing. Taking the chopsticks, kind of separating, putting soil in between the germination. Again, this is 2 varieties of tomatoes. Yeah. Getting a little taste of the earth. That's what I'm doing. Separating the plants. I don't want to disturb the germination by covering the leaves. That would be, and I'm going to drop more tomato seeds on the outdoors, but this is my indoor start. This is my indoor start. Okay, any clumps, get rid of it. But this soil seems to be nice. But yeah, let's feed these sprouts so they can enjoy growing. Please excuse any typos. I'm just excited. So all of my words are not going to be as clear or on point. But you see what I'm doing. Separating. Some people don't do this. They just go for it and start planting inside the pot. But this is a good method until you get that right pot. I have pots outside that these will be going into. I didn't want to bring those big babies indoors. So that's why I start this process, because I don't. And this summer or garden season, I'm going to be. I have a few big pots out there, but I think I'm going to switch up to more bigger sizes. Maybe I think I have 2 4-gallons out there. Maybe three. But yeah, I want some big pots, 4 or 5 gallon. Not too big because it's a balcony. We're over people's head, you know. Others garden too. I know they do. And but we want to be respectful. We don't want too much dripping down on the people, you know. But when it rains, it rains. No stopping that. That's for sure. So yeah, so again, I'm separating. It's a task, but it's okay. I have time. Just packing in the soil. Not don't whatever you do, don't overpack it. I'm just pushing it down so the tomato plants can love the earth. Get a feel for what they're going to be coming against. Okay, that's going to keep a good separation, and we'll pull them apart, the best ones. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Try not to let your plants lay too much on the soil, because I do have to plant. I do have to water this just a tiny bit from the bottom at this point, because they're germinating already. So I'm gonna water from the bottom. Make sure your pots or whatever container you're using, these are temporary containers just to start my seeds. You can use lettuce containers or whatever plastic container you have, or plastic bag and paper towel method, or go strictly for the pots. So keep in mind that you have to put holes at the bottom. I'm going to put holes on each corner, four, not big holes, just so the water can drain, good airflow, good water flow, so it's not too packed up. We don't want our roots dying. We want to keep them nice and healthy. Nice and healthy. So I'm gonna add a little bit more soil to this corner here. This one is stubborn. But I believe it's gonna lay up once it has a little water. Put it back under the grow lights. Okay. Like Roby Girl says, her dog is stubborn. This one plant just want to lay, but it's gonna sit up. Yeah. These are gonna be some strong plants. So I'm going to put a little soil in this corner here. Just a little, not a lot. This is not my flower pot. I just want to get this thing going nice and right. It's amazing how when you like transplant, check it out, see? These are two different types of not potatoes. These are two different types of tomatoes. Potatoes. It's amazing because what I was about to say is when you're transplanting, your plants are shocked because they're moving into a new environment. And they'll lay there and be so stubborn, but all of a sudden they just rise up. They're getting accustomed to their new home. And so that's that. See? Like a little garden. Check it out. Yes. Happy growing, everybody. Happy growing. Happy growing.